my swag talk. I let my swag talk. I let my swag talk. I let my swag talk. Yeah, came from the mud with the snotty nose. Now my bank account is looking like a pot of gold. I let my swag talk. 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 Yeah. Niggas used to laugh at my clothes and shit. Went from the block now. Every day we close legit.
Alright, hey, welcome back. TweezyTalks, man. We back. We got some good crack for you, man. I got my boy Marsh here, man.
Yes,
we go back from college, you know, he's a walking bucket, I tell you that. And we're going to get it started. I want to talk a little bit about how Marsh got started. And Marsh, hit the floor. What's up, man?
Man, you know me, man. You know how it goes, man. You know, but it all started, man, when I was younger, bro.
Yeah.
You know, mom's hoop, pop's hoop. It was just a way to stay away from the craziness, man.
Where you from?
North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a way to stay away from the crazy. It was an outlet for me.
Yeah.
So I use it to like get away from the stressful situations.
Yeah.
I use that shit to get away from everybody want to bother me. Everybody want to be on business.
Yeah.
And I knew I can go to a court or go grab a ball, bro, and that shit just gonna relax me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a little medicine for me. You know what I mean? To go out there and pat the rocks.
That's good. That's
You know,
hard.
I started as a young boy, man.
Yeah. What part of North Carolina?
Yanceyville,
Yeah.
right outside of Durham, not too far from Durham.
They say y'all breed hoopers
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
that's what. Yeah, the best hoopers ever. Jordan, what? Well, you know, that name one.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
all you need.
That's all you got to name.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that, cause woo, I mean, I don't think I met somebody from North Carolina that couldn't hoop.
Nah, it ain't. Nah, not no hooper.
Yeah.
Nah.
So your high school or your high school career, how'd that go?
It was crazy. It was crazy, bro, for my high school, because I ain't even played varsity but 3 years.
Okay.
My pops was a coach for the JV.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I'm going to play with him 1 year. So halfway through the season, I was averaging like 25 or some shit in the JV. They were like, man, we got to move you to varsity. So I go to varsity the first couple of games, and I had like averaging like 15, 16, but I just didn't feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go back and play with my partners, you know what I'm saying? So I went back. Next season came, I was the youngest on the team, but all the players on the varsity, I was the youngest. I ended up averaging like 20. The whole sophomore year, then was like, shit, these old niggas was like, man, fuck it. Just give Marshall ball, bro. And it went from there. Junior year 27, senior year averaged 32. So, you know, I ended it out like that. High school was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I went to a small high school. That was the only bad situation but they'll say it was bad. But for me, it was cool. But, you know, like, that's how it goes sometimes. Like, the smaller high schools you go to, you know, they say less chance you got to go to bigger school. But you know how that go.
Did,
if you can hoop, you can hoop.
Yeah. Did you see any schools coming out of high school? How'd that go?
Man, it's crazy. My mom still got a trash bag, bro. I was just talking to my little partner about a little trash bag full of every letter from every single school you could think about, from the Dukes, the Carolinas, the NC States, the Wake Forest, Georgia Techs, Kentucky, Syracuse, Clemson, all them shit. But you know how that go in the high school, you know, test and come out, you gotta do this SAT shit. You know,
we all struggle with that. I ain't gonna lie.
They need to take that shit out, man.
I know.
That's killing the swag.
But you got a chance to come to Texas. How was that like when you had that chance to come to Texas? Tell me how the experience was and how that process all got started.
It was the best thing that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my city, obviously. I love Carolina. I go back to see everybody, but when I moved to Texas, I went to Kilgore, East Texas. You know what I'm saying? I went to Kilgore Junior College. It was a different life.
How'd you get connected to Kilgore?
Coach Schumacher.
Okay.
That was the first coach, and but it was crazy how I ended up getting there. Coach Thompson was the girls' coach, and he played high school and college ball with my uncle.
Okay.
And that's how I ended up getting there and stuff like that. So I get there and we play, and that's how I ended up coming to Angelo the second year with Coach Thompson and Coach Wright.
Okay.
Coach Thompson used to coach Wright. You know what I'm saying? So
small world.
it all
Coach Wright got lucky there.
Yeah, he was like, Coach was crazy. It was crazy. He the only one that had, because I was gonna leave Kilgore to go to Old Dominion, and Old Dominion was like, you got a red shirt 1 year. And I'm like, I got all my credits and everything, but the credits didn't carry no weight. The coach, you know what I'm saying? They put you in the class, put me in the class,
just
like,
to get you to
keep my shit right. And I was like, well, shit, my school gonna be this easy. I'm cool, like, boom, but not thinking at that point in time what's going on. Yeah. So I get there, I'm like, no, you gotta sit out the first. I'm like, man, I'm not doing this.
I'm ready to play.
I gotta go to school and do work and not hoop. I'm like, no. Then Coach Wright comes to Kilgore one day out of nowhere, and he was like, yeah, I want you to come to Angelo. I'm like, I ain't know where it was. I'm like, man, shit, all right, what is it about? He was like, I want you to hoop. I'm like, shit. He was like, you need 2 credits, right? This was the most gangster shit I ever seen, bro. Kobe Wright said, write 2 papers about basketball and send them to me. I said, what? Just 2 papers about basketball. That's it. I said, all right, bet. Boom, I wrote 2 papers about basketball. Next thing, 2 weeks later, I come out there on the visit.
Yeah.
Come out there being on the visit. Boom, go home, sign the paper, bro. The day I leave.
Listen.
Sign that shit was on.
Man, I just remember, because I think I was in football season, and I remember like seeing like the new guys coming in hooping, and you was like more of a sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Steph and Steve. I think it was more of the guys. And I'm like, okay. And then I seen you. I'm like, you just hit everything. Bah! I'm like, time out. Everybody, who is this guy? Oh, that's Marsh. Blah blah blah. I was like, this motherfucker ain't missing. I'm like, is he just hot or is this just an open gym hooper? Because, a lot of people are open gym.
Oh, God. That's
miss,
a lot of open gym.
So it's like, okay, we're going to see in the game. And it's like, we see in the scrimmage, like, bro, it's the same shit. Then we played against Texas A&M. It's like, it's the same shit. It's like, this guy is really a fucking hooper. Like, damn. So my point of view, when I first seen you, it was just like, I was amazed. Cause I ain't never seen nothing like it, bro. You a walking bucket, like, truly.
Appreciate it.
So when you went to Angelo, like, what was your intake on that? Like, when you first went out there, how was that?
Visit was crazy. I met all y'all on visit was turned.
Yeah.
And it was different. It was definitely different, you know what I'm saying, if you come from Kilgore. In Kilgore, you in the slums, you know? We out there.
You went to the east,
bro, we in the
west.
east, like real live in the slums, bro. I'm like, I was like, man, it's cool, because like my problem was like I was already coming from Carolina from that shit.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm just in school in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then go to Angelo, I was like, oh shit, I'm living in a different life. It was calm. Everybody was peaceful. Everybody just kept their distance and did their thing. When I went, I was like, it's gonna be easy for me to go there. You know what I mean? So Angelo was. Man, I could go back to that for a couple of years and kick it, nigga. It was live.
I ain't gonna lie. I used all my years I can say in Angelo, and it was
good, bro.
Great.
It was really good, man.
I enjoyed it. Man, I enjoyed it. So what you averaged your junior year? Okay, coming out of JUCO at Angelo. What you end up averaging that year?
I think it was 22.
Cause I know that was my senior year, and it was crazy, man. I tell the story all the time.
24.
Yeah,
24. Yeah.
I tell the story to people all the time. It's like game day. This is like the original, the same thing we usually do all the time. Like the same original deals, the same plan. It's like we'll be chilling in the hotel, chilling, playing a video game. Hey, Marsh, it's time to go eat. I'm good. Playing a video game. Marsh, hey, it's game time. We ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it. Only thing you see Marsh got is a bag of Skittles.
That's it.
Bag of Skittles.
Got 2 of them. That's it.
We were nervous. We nervous. Like, dang, is our star player ready? Like, at the end of the day, we should be like, oh, we ready. I'm going to go out there and give a 30-piece.
Yeah, are we ready, bro?
And then it's just like 30-piece a game. It's like, God, did we just witness this guy just drop a 30-piece? Because I know I did. It's like, God. And then all your buckets, though, it's like tough. Like, you make tough buckets. So it's like, God dang, do a hang time in the air, last long layup. It's like, woo. So, man, I've always been a big fan of your game. It's just art, man. When you go out there, it just it's great, man. So I had to get your ass on the set. To bless the people.
Yeah, you got to,
man.
Yes, sir.
So leaving Angelo, tell me how was that like when you left Angelo?
Man, leaving it, but after I was kicked out, first it was wild. Cause after that point, I was like, man, there ain't no need to fuck with it, the hoop and shit no more. I gotta go figure this shit out. Yeah. And then that's when I get the call from Jordan, you know what I'm saying, to go to Charlotte. Yeah. And I was like, nigga, ain't no Jordan calling my phone. Nigga, like, man, whatever. I hung up on nigga twice.
So sorry to cut you off. Do you think if you would have finished your last year, you think you would have probably got a better offer or some more deals?
I think I would, because of the fact I would have had more games behind my senior year. Yeah. But like that, it was just a point. It was this time that showed me like, if you gonna hoop, but if you can hoop, it's gonna come. Like,
they're gonna find
I was out 4 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
Nigga called my phone out of shape as shit. Like, I go to Charlotte camp, bro, 210.
Ooh.
I'm in there with Kemba Walker, Kenneth Reed,
Ooh.
Marcus Morris, Gary
Ooh.
Flowers, all them. I'm out of shape as shit. I ain't
Yeah.
touched the ball since I've been kicked out of school. All these niggas just running up the court.
Yeah.
Till you go put us in a 5-on-5 situation, that shit changed. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about none of that. Like, so that shit changed, you know what I mean? So, but Jordan came to me, I got to eat lunch with him. He was like, bro, I said you was 6'3". I'm like, nah, I'm probably like 6'1".
Yeah.
He like, bro, you play like you 6'6", bro. I'm like, appreciate it. But he told me straight up, the dope part about this shit was like, a lot of people would look at Jordan crazy, like an asshole and shit. But the nigga told me, bro, dead ass shit, told me straight, he like, bro, we not gonna pick you.
Yeah.
We just wanted you not to give up.
Yeah.
Because we know what you went through. We know everything. He like, first of all, that shit you went through ain't shit compared to what we done seen.
Yeah.
So he was like, you can hoop and you're going to make it. He like, we ain't going to pick. Like, Kemba Walker just came out. Which I knew that anyway.
Yeah.
I was cool. I was just blessed to be able to do that shit again.
Yeah, anybody get that
bro,
chance,
I
bro.
ran with it. And been running with that shit ever since, bro. I've been
yeah.
running with it, bro.
Walking bucket. That's what I was trying
Left
to tell
there,
people.
left Charlotte, went home with confidence crazy. I was like, nigga, I ain't make it. I'm good. I gotta see Jordan. I gotta kick it.
Gave you some
2-3 days later, get a phone call from a team out of Poland. I'm like, Poland? What the hell is in Poland? Like, they're like, it's gonna be cold, but it's hoop. I'm like, boom. So I pack all my shit up, be fly out. Not knowing, I'm thinking I done signed the contract. Yeah. Like my agent at this point was a wild dude, Mike Hart. And I'm thinking I signed the contract, bro. I was on a tryout.
Oh.
So I'm out there with all my bags and everything I got. Knowing if I don't make this team, I gotta go back anyway. But I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So come in and coach was like telling all the team, Momo, yeah, this is a squad, but this is Lamar. He here for a tryout, you know, to see what's going on. I'm like, a tryout in the huddle. I said, what you mean a tryout? Yeah. He was like, yeah, we ain't signed yet, boom. I said, well, what we about to do right now? He was like, about to play 5 minutes. I said, all right, bet. I said, first 5 minutes, I'm gonna sign it. First play, my boy Cookie Miller, a little short guard, Josh Miller, Cookie Miller, one of the best point guards I ever played with, bro. Like 5'5", raw. I said, bro, give me the rock, bro. Yeah. Come through the lane, boom, hit one. Big dude stepping out, just throw the ball between his legs. Sweet, layup. 2 plays now, comes through the lane and punch it. He stop practice, take me up in the office. Sign the paper. Go back to the crib. They put me in an apartment that night and everything, bro. It was crazy.
That's good, man. That's what's up. You get that chance,
man.
Once
gotta
you get
take
that
it.
chance, gotta take it.
Gotta take it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Because a lot of people don't get that chance. There's a lot of gifted guys out here that don't get that second chance. And it was good that you're so talented that your talent gave you a second chance. And you're like you said, you're in your 10th year, which is a blessing, man. Because a lot of people that go overseas, they usually last like a year and a half, or maybe even 6 months, not even a whole full year. And
I know a lot of them.
I'm happy to say, you know, that I got a teammate that I went to college with and witnessed that I freaking hyped everybody up about. He's still out there giving people
Kill him. It's going to be bad this year for him, too.
So, okay, so do you feel like, because you're looking a little more thicker, so are your athleticism ran off a little bit?
Nope. This going to be some wild shit I'm about to tell you. I think I'm more athletic now.
I bet.
And it comes from learning the game more.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It comes from getting bigger, stronger.
Working out.
Because, like, people are like, man, if I gain this certain weight, I'm going to be slow. It's not that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I used to think the same. And I was like, man, I'm going to start in. I said, man, I got to put on some weight. I'm playing against grown men. I'm talking about 7-footers, 230, 240s, rock solid.
Ooh.
Like, big, they hit you, you going to feel it. Big country fed, you going to feel it. So I was like, man, nah, fuck that. I'm going to beef up. Yeah. And I was like, man, if I lose a little athleticism, I can shoot that bitch. I can handle it. So it's all good, man. But crazy thing is, bro, it just make your legs stronger, your core stronger, your mind gets faster. So the more you play, especially professionally, how fast the ball move, how your mind start moving faster. Yeah. So if you can think faster, your body going to react faster. So it's not that I got more athletic or faster than everybody. It's that I'm so much smarter than you. I'm going to beat you there. So they're like, damn, he's so much fast, he's so much athletic. But it ain't that. I would still dunk on whoever wanted.
I already know.
Between the legs, I still do it all at 32. So still do that shit.
That's good, man. That's real good. That's a blessing. So so kind of like run me down your overseas like ball? Like, tell me how all that been going.
Yeah, it's been going good. So first year was in Poland. It was dope.
Yeah.
A different experience for me, man. You know, I'm only black in the city, bro. It ain't nothing but white people.
You learn some different languages.
Learn different languages, bro. You start eating different foods. You start getting adapted to a different life because eventually that becomes where you live.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I broke down some taboo the other day. I said I played 10 months in a season. I've been 10 years, 2 months off.
Yeah.
So you really put it in perspective. I've only been home a year and 8 months.
Yep.
Out of 10 years of
for
playing
real.
ball. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when I broke it down, like that's where I live. So you have to adapt immediately. You know what I'm saying? But I just took it as a blessing and a stride. But I didn't go over there because I know a lot of guys that went with me that left. You know what I'm saying? Don't play no more because they couldn't. They homesick. They couldn't deal with the language, the barrier. They couldn't. But for me, it's cool. That's their culture because they don't speak English.
Yep. You're right.
So we both gonna have a proper understanding. So let's just work together. So I took it like that. Second year, go to France. I'm like, oh shit, France. My first year in France was amazing. Oh man, Nantes was one of the most beautiful cities I ever seen in my life, bro. The people was dope. But go back to second year, I ran into a problem. In France, ran into a city that was like rugged.
Yeah.
They more like, they don't really rock with you like that. They ain't really fucking with me. So I was like, still averaging damn near 20. But on the court, they fuck with you. As soon as you walk out that gym, motherfuckers ready to beat your ass. For no reason. Because you're American and you're good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool. I'm like, but that was the end of France. I'm like, I ain't fucking with that shit no more. I told my head, I'm like, get the money, whatever. I just don't want to deal with the people. Because I don't want to have to put myself in a situation where I'm going to have to change who I am. So I'm cool with it. Fuck the money. Go back to Poland, EuroLeague again to a better team, one of the best teams where Marshall Corbett from. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet Marshall Corbett. Dennis, that's when I played Dennis Schroeder. The first game. And be there, that was crazy. EuroLeague was crazy. Now I left there, went to Italy, and it was on. Ever since, bro. The first time I touched down in Italy, bro, it was just the love, bro. Like they've been following me all my life type shit. Like,
that's good.
Like how y'all even know who I am.
Yeah, I
shit,
see a little fan base out there.
It's dope.
Guys
all of them.
Can't understand the language or anything like that, but hey,
it's dope.
They love La'Marshall Corbett.
It's dope. Got kicked out of there too. The first year, it's crazy. Got kicked out for smoking. I was kicked out for smoking, bro, because I ain't know like it was like that. Because I ain't been drug tested none the first 4 years I was playing. You know what I'm saying? But I should have been smoking. But I was dealing with shit. My little cousin was shot and killed and shit. I was dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it still wasn't no excuse. I should have been blowing, but it was cool. But the reason they test me, they thought I was on enhancements. Because I was averaging like 34 in pro the first 11 games of the season. Newcomer of the year, newcomer of the league in Italy. Like, this is a hard ass league. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no game over there. You know what I mean? So I'm in that bitch going crazy. They drug test me after hitting the game winner, but I never forget it. Tip the ball at half court. Teammate pass, I'll take one dribble pass. Boom. And shoot it like a regular jump. Boom. Hit that shit. Game winner. Come grab me. I ain't get to shake hands and then took me right back there and fist test my head.
Man, they kick you out because of weed.
Weed.
Man, come on.
Also fucking weed. They suspended me for 6 months. Lost hella money. Lost about 80.
Ooh.
80 grand, bro, due to that shit. But I had to just, you know what I'm saying? I had to
so did they
deal with it.
After that, did you have to go to a smaller league or something?
No, I had to go to court. They sent me to court. And the lady.
Off of one drug, they didn't give you like, they gave you off of one?
Off of one, they kicked me out the league. I stopped my pay from the day I failed the test, stopped the pay, stopped me from practicing immediately. Like, so I had to go to Rome, but I had to go to court. And I went to court, I told the judge, like, man, bro, Americans come over here, we got to cope with shit. So it's not the same. We don't have the Wendy's, we don't have all the Burger Kings, we don't have all the shit that we used to, so we have to cope. And how we cope with it sometimes, just smoke a little blunt and then like, what the fuck is fucking weed? I don't do no coke, no wild shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, and she understood it. And when I told her, broke down everything that was going on, she understood. So she was like, look, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna drug test you today while you're here. If you pass, your suspension will be up in 3 months. I passed. I had to wait a whole 4 months though because of the switch of the season. So like, boom. So they let me come back for the last month and a half of the season. End up going to the sorriest team in the league. Of course, I figured that was going to happen. So they still let me in. But the team was like, man, we're going to give you 15 racks for 6 games. We need you to keep us in the league. They're like, we just need you to keep us in the league. I'm like, what you mean keep you in the league? They're like, if you keep us in the league, we give you 20. If not, give us 15. I'm like, well, you might well just give me that 20, bro. Because I'm going to keep y'all in this motherfucker. Like,
goddamn right.
throw that bitch out of shit. Bro, I'm 220 at this time.
Yeah.
Like, I like a fucking bowling ball running out that bitch. End up averaging like 25, bro.
Damn.
I was averaging like 25. End up keeping the team in the league. They wanted me to come back next year. I was like, man, I ain't come back to that team. Hell no. That team called me. Like, boom, here you go. We want you for this. Take it, come to us, let's get it.
Yeah.
I've been in Italy, bro, ever since, bro. I ain't
Good.
went away from Italy. Italy dope, man.
They take care of you, man.
They take care of you, bro. They take care of
so
me.
So your kids ever went to school out there?
Yeah,
Like that?
they full blown Italian. They speak full blown Italian. Like they my translator. So they my translator. They go to school. They do all that. They hoop. They Avery the students, of course, the captain of his team.
Yeah.
Avery the captain of the gymnastics team and shit.
Good,
So
man.
it's dope, man.
It's good. Good vibes, man. I love it. I love that shit. It's just good to. I just glad to hear all this about your journey overseas because I'm kind of far distance watching you.
Yeah.
And I try to watch as much as I can, and it's like the same. Like you ain't missed a step. And if anything, I've seen you getting better. I can tell that the game is slowing down. You kind of understand.
I understand and know.
Back then, I feel like you just knew how to go get a bucket. Like, give me the ball, I'm about to go score.
Yep.
But now I've seen you actually getting your teammates involved, like dropping hella dimes. Like it's good leadership. Though. I love that. That's growth. I like that, man. It's growth like a mud. Yeah. So I also want to so the people that don't know your game, like kind of explain to them like what type of game you feel you have.
Go get it. Like
who you would compare yourself to, like an NBA type of game?
Right now, I'll say more like a Dame.
Dame, I agree.
Really,
I can see. Yeah.
Just more defensively than Dame. Dame don't play no defense. Yeah. He got to play so much too, though. So in this the NBA, it's also hard to play defense. 48 minutes a game in the NBA. So I say like Dame. Yeah. Definitely more like Dame.
I can see Dame, a little Kimba.
Yeah, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Kimba, my dog.
That little, got that.
Just growing up, I patted like a lot of them. They used to call me Kobe. That was my nickname.
Yeah.
They said I used to say I look like Kobe. I never patted my game after Kobe or Jordan or nobody. Like I always patted my game after Baron Davis.
Ooh,
and Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, I can see that.
Gilbert Arenas and Barry Davis, my two favorite point guards. You know what I mean? So that's what I always patted my game after. So I never patted my. Kobe was 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan was 6'6".
You're right.
I'm 6'2" and 6'3". And I'm like, I never focus on, even though Kobe was my favorite player, it was like, I feel like I'm like Baron Davis. I was like, I had a little more like raw ability to it.
Speaking of that, I had an argument where I was asking one of my buddies, who would you take, Baron Davis or Gilbert Arenas? If you had to pick, if you had to start a team, who would you take?
If I had a starter team, I'd take Baron.
Okay.
Just if I'm going point guard wise. But if I'm just going if I got a team and I need a person to just take me there, I'm going with Gilbert.
Okay.
Because Gilbert will give you 50.
Yeah, he will.
Easily though. Easily. And Baron, I liked him because he was just super raw.
Yeah.
He won't scare the shit.
Yeah.
His handle was incredible. You're not going to take the ball from him. And he'll sit down on you.
Sit down.
He gonna sit down on you
you wouldn't expect it too.
That was crazy. That was one thing about me. I call Baron the sneaky bounce.
I think that's what you got.
It's the sneaky bounce. You won't expect me to come through the lane.
Man, I remember we was in Abilene Christian. You dunked on dude.
Bro, punched the shit. I still got that picture. He hit me on the ground. It's crazy. He hit me on the ground not too long ago. Bro, probably a year ago. I still chop it up with it. That's crazy. I still chop it up with it.
I bet you remember that.
I punched him hard.
It was sneaky.
So hard. Sneaky. He didn't expect to think I'm going to lay that shit up.
It's like one of them. Like one of them check down guns.
Set on his damn head. He was mad at the motherfucker, too.
Bad, bro. But man, I'm just thinking bro, we had one of the best backcourts.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Steph, bro.
Easily.
And I was trying to think of what happened that year. And I got to thinking, our captain VAR, his mom passed away. Mm-hmm. So that kind of
it slowed down.
That kind of took a burnt on the squad. That
Steve getting hurt.
They
said at the beginning, that would have been nasty.
I feel like we just lost a lot of flame during that year. That
would have been nasty.
Yeah, we should. And then my deal was I don't know what we should. I feel like we didn't have enough leadership that year.
Yeah. We had a lot
because we had leader, like Ball was our leader, he was our vocal leader, and then like we was doing good, and then that whole incident happened with his mom passing away. It kind of like just the season that year just went sinking. Even though we made it to the playoff, but I feel like we was way more.
We were supposed to win it.
We was more. I feel like we was more talented than the year before with RB and LB. But we was just more hungrier and dogs that year than compared to the year where because we had the talent.
We had a squad. But I felt the same. I didn't feel like we didn't have the dog like in it. You know what I'm saying? We had the talent was crazy. Yeah. I think that might have messed it up too. With the talent being so hard, we was all just so cool off the court too. It kind of was just like, let's just go get a bucket. Like
we never challenged each other.
Yeah, that's what the problem was, bro. Cause like that's what I do now, and I learned that too. That was a part of it. I learned it. Like in practice when I'm overseas, like people expect me, being who I am, not to come in practice and go too hard. Hell no, I don't know who they thought I was. Like I'm coming to lock your ass up in practice,
you goddamn right.
And I'm gonna give you this work in practice. Cause if you guard me in practice, you're not gonna guard nobody else over there. That's gonna do the shit I'm gonna do in practice. Not over there. If you in the league, it's different. Yeah. But we got a couple guards over there that can do the same shit I do, and I end up guarding them. They guard me. They're my partners. Most of them is my dogs. Yeah. Like so. But other than I tell all my little Italian team, bro, you guard me. Who the hell? Who gonna guard in the game?
Yeah.
That's gonna do the same shit that I do on you in practice. Yeah. Nobody. So like, I get on their ass in practice. I'm gonna bust your ass every day because like when you become professional, the real saying of you play how you practice is real then. Okay. Like in high school, it's like, all right, we practice week, but we can beat the shit out of somebody because we just better. Yeah. Like same in college, like it's kind of going to college trying to mend you for pros, you know what I'm saying? But you still like, if you better than the team, you gonna beat them. Yep. It ain't like that in pro. You can be way better than the team and get your ass drugged that next night because you just come out to you with lackadaisical in the week. You just don't care. Like, we better than them anyway. It happened to me last season. It was like that last season. We had a bad week in practice. I'm just looking. I just told coach, I said, we can get our ass whooped tonight. I told him straight like that. I ended up having 34 and we lost by 20. Come on, man. I knew it was going to happen. I told coach, he said, how you know? I said, bro, I seen it. I felt it all week. From Tuesday. I felt it Tuesday morning. When you lifting, how we lifting in the gym. I see certain people lifting. So I'm just like goofing around. Cool. I want to get mine out the way so I can go put these shots and go home anyway. So let's get this shit out the way, man. We ain't got time for this bullshit. So now, it's over for that. I already sent the message in the group chat already. Yeah, that's good. If you're hurt, you sit out. If you're not hurt, you're going to practice. Because I ain't really allowed to sit out for real. I be sore as hell, but if I sit out of practice, we ain't going to get shit done. But we're going to get done. Like, so it's like, man, we got to goddamn get in here and go to work. If you really hurt, if you got an injury, sit down. You just aching and hurt, you going to practice. You got to play through that shit. Why you ain't going to practice? You're damn right. Like, the game is more physical than the damn practice is to me. Yeah. Like, even though you get fouled like shit in practice, that shit ain't nothing. Like, but in the game, it's different because you're out there playing for money. You playing for your family, playing for fans, you playing for a brand. Yeah, I like it. So it's different. It ain't like practice. Practice is just there. It's practice. And the game is different.
And one thing I can see while you've been in the league overseas for 10 years, I've been noticing, bro, you've been taking care of your body. Like, you've been in the training room, making sure you get nice.
Yes, sir.
That's a big factor.
I take care of that, man. Ice and all that. Make sure I go see my doctors and shit before. I'll do all that shit, bro. And I tell a lot of people, that's going to be your career. Your body's your career. I got insurance on my body now. So, like, if I can get hurt this season, I'm going to still be good. Yeah, like, good. You know what I'm saying? Lord forbid, you know what I'm saying? But you got to do that. And I have to teach, like, I'm trying to get that part at the end of my career where I'm starting to teach these young boys what's going on. Because a lot of us don't put in our contracts injury clauses. A lot of us don't put pandemic clauses. Like, there's a pandemic in my shit now. This shit happened, I'm still getting my money. That's like, good. Now you got to take care of yourself. And that's part of taking care of your body, your brain, your mind, everything. Because shit can happen in basketball. This shit don't last for life. Right. That's why I tell people, like, bro, you can't play 40 years in basketball. Right. You can be in the military for 30, 40 years. You can't do that in basketball. Your body, it's just not going to happen. There's no way you're going to break down regardless. So I tell people, like, you got to take care of your body, bro. The physical therapy is important in basketball because your knees, your ankles, your feet to your shoulders, everything has to be taken care of, bro. And that shit is important. That gives you years on your career. I know guys that were so cold that should have played 10, 12, 13 years but finishing 4. Due to, like, come home in the summer and shit. Fuck, we American, we eat anything we want. I ain't got to work out, go back to preseason and them hurt yourself.
Oh man,
Cause you don't do no, cause you out of shape. Preseason ain't no game. That's why you get back in shape. So you out there running, simple jogging, running, tear a hamstring. Cause you ain't been preparing yourself the whole summer. I tell people like, especially hoopers, you don't prepare yourself in season. Yeah. You prepare yourself off season. Right. Yours in season is just mental. Yep. If you mentally tough, you're gonna get through it anyway. Damn right. But all season, if you sitting your ass down not doing that, you gonna see.
That's really the real season.
That's the real season. Also, why you think Braun still play 82 games dunking on my
Putting $1 million on his body.
Man, he putting $1 million on his body. He coming through dunking on your ass at 36 years old. Yeah. And he's gonna play till he's 40. Yep. Easily. Yeah. Easily. Same as Vince Carter. Same as Tim Duncan, Karl Malone. All these guys took care of their bodies, even through injuries. You still have to take care of your body, bro. Because that shit is important. That's why all these guys like Westbrook coming back from ACL turn, look how athletic he is still. ACL at basketball. This all you using. Like, come back, man, he jumping higher, he faster. Like, it's ridiculous, bro.
It is, man.
That health is important, especially in sports. Any sport. They go for any sport, you got to take care of your body.
Right. I mean, lifestyle, man, if you want to, like, living, you got to take care of your body.
Yeah.
You can't just put anything in your body and think you're going to be fine. So
you can't.
I know because I know I can freaking, my weight fluctuate like a move. If I eat shit like 2 weeks straight, I'm going to get a big ass, fat ass. So I have to watch my eat, man.
Yeah, eating is important, man. That health, man. You need that. You that health.
So, you ever got a chance or anything of the G League or anything like that?
Yeah, I have. And a lot of G League niggas gonna see this. They gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna say this too, but the money.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm not. It's like, and the thing about G League too, you ain't close to guaranteed to get a job. It's just another league for you to play in.
Yeah, and it's in America.
And it's in America. That's what a lot of niggas do.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting paid $3,000 a month, but I'm still at least I'm home.
Yeah.
Okay, take that. I got 2 kids and a wife, a house, car, all that. Nah. I ain't doing them 3,000. You got me fucked up. I can go make that shit 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You can make that. My wife make that a month, 36 a month. You know what I'm saying? Just working at home. So it's like, why are you playing, killing your body for this? You think LeBron would take a fucking pay cut? Not just because he's good, but this shit don't last forever, bro. So you grinding in the G League getting this and this when you could have been overseas making 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 a month. Now, you probably got a better chance to go to the league. Just because.
Yeah, do they think because the G League is like a step to the league or something?
It is. But them G League players, I done sent a lot of them back to the G League. They want to come over there and think this shit is a game. It ain't like that. Because G League, you in America. Yeah. And it's basically playing a super athletic version of high school basketball. It ain't really no organized play. You see niggas just going up and down the court just burning. But then they get over there where you have to get in the system. You got to swing, come and cut, screen, cut back door, eat. They like, I'm not with this guy. I can't go get a bucket. Now I realize you can go get a bucket, but you got to know how to do that shit in an organized situation in the system.
That's good.
So that's why a lot of them take that easy little route. Like, I go to the G League, I'm at home, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them get help from their parents and shit too. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that also, a lot of them stay there. A lot of them go to the G League because they really do got that chance. Like my age, you got Mike Miller just went to the league. He would go to state, he just hit a couple threes his last couple seasons. Aaron Ep6 is about to go to the league. Shaq Buchanan about to go to Memphis. They play with John Morant in college. Those guys are going to go to the league due to, first of all, they raw as fuck. I played with them, so I know. You know, they raw, and they took care of their business. Mike was overseas for a couple of years, went to the G League, Golden State Warriors G League, boom. Now he playing with Steph. Aaron big, he about to go to Phoenix. Obviously, he can play. Shaq was with Ja in college, held it down with Ja. Did only 1 year at G League. Now he about to go to Memphis, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, G League is good. If you know you this close. Because you can be in the G League and they'll tell you like, yeah, you in the G League, you a step closer to the NBA, not realizing that you already got your team set in fucking way. So I'm in the G League and I average 20, but you got a guy that's about to come out of college, just want it. But I'm in the G League, but you got a rookie about to come in. They gonna take this rookie.
By far,
you see what I'm saying? It happened to me 4 or 5 times.
Man.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. So I'm like, nah, it's cool. Like, this is my son for. He goes to the NBA. I'm chilling. I made it. Like I always look at like make it farther than the person that gave you the pass.
Yeah, you for real.
My daddy, I went way farther than him, and Scoop gonna go farther than me. That's how I look at it. NBA is just the NBA, bro. Like, it's just the NBA.
Man. I'm glad you see it like that.
Yeah,
Some people don't
NBA.
see it like that, man. Like,
NBA is a dream. It ain't always a reality. You know what I mean? So
you want to change your your family tree, like,
mm-hmm.
we don't come from wealth,
Yep.
and you know all this. We don't have any equity or freaking inheritance,
no trust fund, no inheritance, none of that.
You know,
but we gotta leave that.
So it's good to like start. That's what I was, talking to my wife about. It's like, we didn't come from a family that started with, having money like that. So we gonna have to start us too. We gotta build a base.
We gotta build the base.
From the root up and let that tree grow out.
Let that tree grow out. And when it grow out, it's gonna be there. Yeah. It's gonna be the foundation is laid. That's why I always tell people, like, that's all I hear, bro. Like, when I go to, bro, you should be in the league. I already know that. Like, it's obvious. The league know that.
Yeah.
They know. They still talk to me all the time for a reason. They know that shit. But it is all about time and positioning. Like, it's crazy to say, but as a businessman, cause, I got the brand and shit. But as a businessman, like, if I was a GM of of NBA, and I have a guy that's good, but he's 31, 32, like my situation. But you got a guy that's also good coming out of college. Yeah, I'm way better than the college dude, but you can breed him more. You don't have to pay him that much money, and you can mold him. I respect this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why the NBA shit don't bother me.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I know this. And I know the game, too. I write my own contracts. Right? So I know the game, and this shit is not what everybody thinks.
That's I was talking to a buddy the other day. Like, everybody so caught up in the NBA. If you don't make the NBA, you don't make it. Like, fuck that. I feel like if you're in the pro seats for more than 5 or 6 years,
you
bro,
made
you made it.
You're a professional.
You're a professional, yeah.
We get paid good money over there, too. And I've been telling people, we get paid good money. Of course, it ain't no Braun money.
Yeah, you ain't.
I mean, damn, this nigga LeBron. Like, he got Nike, he got his own shit, he got all that. You're not making that.
Yeah.
But I'm straight.
Exactly.
Like, I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? So I can go do what I want to when I want to. It is cool.
Damn right.
And that's the good thing about the situation. That's what a lot of people don't know. That's why a lot of G League guys that I know never talk to me first and never ask me, how is it over there? Because they always ask the ones that has came back from overseas to the G League. Because they accessible. You can talk to them. So it's like, but how was it over there? Man, bro, them, fuck that. They don't pay on time. They ain't do it. Bro, first of all, a lot of people that don't get paid on time overseas, you usually either not performing or shit just a little slow. It happens, bro. It happens, you know what I'm saying? That's what anywhere. It can be a regular job. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you doing your thing, you doing it, it's going to come.
Take care of you.
And they're going to take care of you. So I'm like, a lot of guys jump into situations with no guidance. They just want to let me just go out here and jump out here like I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go out here and get a bucket, and it don't happen. Because I know a lot of guys ain't got a job right now because they want to, I'm the man, I should be here, I should be there. Okay, it's a pandemic, first of all, you should have took the job when it was there. And that's what I'm dealing with. A lot of guys are trying to get me to talk to my agent for. I'm like, first of all, my agent ain't just signing anybody. And then I can't just put you on something. Like, that's the thing with a lot of us in hooping. Hey, bro, put me on this, bro. See if you got to, I can't do that. Like, my name is big, but what if I'm like, yo, I got a guy, I think y'all should look at it. They can be like, who is it? Where did he play? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that.
You right.
So it puts me in a bad situation too, because like now I'm coming to the head of whoever with a proposition, but I don't know all the background of it. So I tell you, like, if you gonna do it, stop running from the grind. Like Dame Lillard told Patty and them, stop running from the grind. Stop changing teams, running from this shit. You gotta really get out here and go in the mud and try to dig that shit out. You gotta go get it. Because it ain't gonna be fun just getting it. Like, if you already have it and you just made it, that shit ain't fun, bro. Because once that shit taken from you, you can be like, what the fuck? When you got out the mud and it taken from, like, man, it's all right. Shit, I'm about to bounce back anyway, so it's cool. That's why I tell a lot of niggas made it to the league off their parents' names. It's just that simple. Like, they can feel how they want to feel. I don't care how they feel. A lot of them made it. And I be looking at the Stephs. Steph Curry, I used to see him all the time when I was a young kid in Charlotte watching games. shooting threes on the court after his daddy walked. Didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But watching him, I'm like, yeah, his daddy is Dale. He made it, but not Steph.
Yeah.
That nigga different. You know? He worked to get that shit.
Yeah.
But little bruh went to Duke.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But he was at a small school first, transferred to Duke, didn't he?
Then went to Duke, and got in a situation. Steph went straight to Davis.
Yeah.
Like,
and he made this.
You see what I'm saying? So people like that part, like Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah.
No disrespect to him, but his daddy was a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, you good, but like, come on, bro.
Pops.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let's
be for real,
like
bro. You
yeah,
know what I mean? It's a lot of them like that.
I totally agree with that.
I respect it though. 'Cause I respect their parents for getting them in that situation. I respect that shit a lot. That's what you were supposed to do as a parent, you know. But I tell a lot of niggas like that.
What's this, Larry Nance or something like that?
Same shit.
Come on.
Definitely with him.
What no game?
Like, he ain't got no game. His daddy is
Jump.
just cold and he can jump. Like, that's it. That's what I've been telling a lot of people. But yeah, I got him getting this mud, man. Go to these camps. If you got to pay $150 to go to a camp, it don't matter because at the end of the day, it's all about exposure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can pay $150, like, man, I ain't getting no looks at the camp. How you know? First of all, you had to get a look at the damn camp because you was here.
Yep.
You was there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they seen you. It's about how you gonna perform when you get in the situation. Because a lot of guys get signed overseas to be the man, to be the scorer. We need you to come here. We need you to score. But they don't do it.
Yeah.
You was put here. They gave you this, but you didn't do
keys
it.
to the Ferrari.
That's why I'm like, you tell me to go. You want me to go score? How many? That's why I'm with how many you want. Like, that's why I'm with the shit. Like, how many you want? Like, what you want? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys are like, okay, cool. Shit on the offense here, but that nigga's a dog.
Dog on that D.
He a dog. He gonna drive to the basket, throw that thing out. You got Kawhi and Paul burn.
Yeah.
You know, so he gonna sit down.
He played
like,
overseas too then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, he went
Got
through
it
this.
out the
Like, he
mud.
got out the mud.
He went to Duke.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of like had to.
Carolina do one.
No, yeah, there.
Carolina.
Carolina.
You playing with the greatest player to play basketball at this era right now.
Yeah. And he'll do your ass up.
Like, how you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just get in the right position.
Right position.
And go to work. And it's
play
perfect
hard,
for him.
yeah.
He a 2-time champion.
And play hard.
Don't get out here and do no stupid shit. Like Daniel House for Houston.
Oh, yeah.
This little shit he did. What he did? This bring a shorty to the room. Some shit.
Yeah. Fuck the whole shit up.
Bro, why would you do that? You in the playoffs, brother.
You that horn.
You in the bubble. Just wait till this shit over with. You know what I mean? But that's the part, like, I be feeling like, I do feel disrespected sometimes with the league, though.
Yeah.
Like, they do give a lot of motherfuckers chances that shouldn't be in that bitch. But you was put in the right situation, God bless you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep getting mine. Like, I'm gonna get mine.
As long as you get yours, man. That's all.
Yeah, that matter.
Yep. Well, that's it, man. It's Tweezy Talk, man. Appreciate you, Mars. That was some good stuff, man. I appreciate you. I needed all that tea, man.
Feeling like I'm finally great.
Yeah. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all
Look,
later.
I'm in a whole nother category. My catalog looking something like a scary story. These women see me and they screaming like it's mandatory. I take your heart back like I used to be married to Tori. I've been banging on the door, it's time to let me in. I've been walking on the shore, now it's time to swim. No more interruptions, here to wipe the game to flush it. If she got a pair of lips, don't you ever trust it. Seen a nigga get sprayed up in broad day. So I live my life like every day is Friday. Can't compare me to no other rapper. I get excited when I hear a sample. I swear my 16s throw a tantrum. I've been broke so dope, but it wasn't for me. Had to prove that I belong like that other Curry. Niggas trying to box me in like a cubicle. I probably hear the song playing in my funeral. Because I'm finally great. Finally got some food on my plate. Finally got some, said I'm finally great. Finally got some food on my plate. Finally got some food on my, finally great. Finally got some food on my plate. Finally got some fruit on my, I said I'm finding.